All right, 6:12 on your Tuesday morning. Of course, the big story is the threat of severe thunderstorms a little bit later today. We are going to cover that in detail. But first, I do want to get you a look at what's happening right now. It is a little cool out there this morning. 39 in Corinth. That's the chilly spot. Everybody else in the 40s to around 50. So you might need a light jacket this morning, but you don't need the rain gear just yet. Go ahead and bring it with you. At least put it in the car. Bring it into the office today, because by lunchtime into the evening, that rain and storm activity is going to come in. And especially after sunset tonight, that's when we've got the risk of some stronger thunderstorms. Here's the rain chance graph hour by hour. We've got kind of two rounds of storms today is what I think is going to happen. By lunchtime, just after that to about 1 or 2 p.m., we'll have some storms here in the Memphis area. I don't expect those to be severe necessarily, but could be some heavy rain, gusty winds, maybe a little thunder. It's really going to be into the afternoon, into the evening. 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. is that time frame that we get that second wave of storms, and that's the round of storms that could turn out to be severe. Here's what that looks like on the hour-by-hour radar. Again, right now looks good. Here comes that first round of storms, 11 a.m. into lunchtime, maybe into the early afternoon. Again, heavy rain certainly possible in these storms, but I don't think they'll be severe necessarily. That continues to the east over towards Selmer and Corinth by 1 p.m., and then we have to start watching for severe weather. 4 p.m. already some isolated storms popping up in northern Mississippi. And based on this model and other models, I think North Mississippi, if anybody's going to see severe weather, it's most likely down there. And you can see why on this model. 6 p.m. you can see most of the storms are popping up in North Mississippi. These are the storms that could certainly be severe. Some spots could go without seeing a storm at all by the evening, but wherever a storm does pop up, it could be severe. And again, that risk seems to be highest in northern Mississippi. 8 p.m. still some storms near Corinth, and a couple of storms could last into 10 p.m. Some of those could still be severe, but I think by 11 p.m. into midnight, everything clears out of here. And by the time you wake up tomorrow morning, the rain is going to be done. In fact, Wednesday is going to be a beautiful day with some sunshine. Here's the latest severe weather outlook. I mentioned yesterday that it looked like the highest risk was going to shift to our south, and that's what happened. We had a level 4 risk in Memphis and North Mississippi yesterday. That level 4 down near Jackson and Columbus, Mississippi now. But everybody, for the most part, still in a level 3, a level 2 for Blytheville, Dyersburg, and Ripley, Tennessee. But the bottom line is everybody still has the ingredients for severe weather. Might not be as many ingredients as what we were thinking yesterday, but still plenty of energy here for storms to turn severe. Again, that highest risk, the bullseye, central Mississippi now, and you can see why when we show you the energy, the ingredients that the storms have. The highest risk certainly outlined in central Mississippi, but again, look here in Memphis, we've still got the ingredients, just not as much. But it doesn't take much. All it takes is one storm to pick up those ingredients to turn severe. And if a storm can do that today, here's what you can expect. Damaging wind gusts of 60 miles an hour, maybe some hail, heavy rain could lead to some flooding and ponding on streets. And again, if everything comes together, we still cannot rule out a couple of tornadoes. I do think that risk is highest in northern Mississippi. Now, not everybody is going to see these threat levels today. But again, it just takes one storm to pop up to turn severe where we could see some of those threats. And of course, that could be in your neighborhood. That's why we want you to be aware. Download that ABC 24 app. Go about your day as normal. I don't want you to be too worked up about this. I know people get storm anxiety. I used to, so I totally feel you. Go about your day as normal. Download our app. Have a way to get the alerts. If you get an alert, know what to do, know where to seek shelter. If you plan ahead, there's no reason to be scared. Be prepared. Don't be scared. Again, afternoon into the evening, 4 p.m., 11 p.m., that is the time frame for the strongest storms. Tomorrow, a beautiful day, much colder though, 48 for the high temperature, 50s to near 60 Thursday and Friday, and another chance of rain this weekend. Don't think it's going to be a washout Saturday and Sunday, but certainly some showers around. Good news is that weekend rain does not look like it's going to be severe.